Hey guys, welcome back to another C&N Talk. C&N Talks is where you guys send us questions or whatever you're going through to this email, and we simply respond via video and allow our audience to also give you input and advice. Okay, this one's title is My FWB Situation with an Older Man.
What's FWB?
I'm not sure, but hopefully we'll find out in the email.
Okay.
Guys, FWB is friends with benefits. Okay, so hi Chris and Nikki. I hope you are having a lovely weekend. I love watching your videos and I've been a subscriber for a while now. I'm currently in a FWB situation with a man and I need some help, so I'm sending you this email to get some advice. We met each other on Tinder and honestly, I'm always the awkward type, so I would always just swipe for fun and not message anyone back. I know, lame, right? Then eventually this guy popped up and I was reading his bio and seeing his photos. He seemed like a cool guy and someone that's my type on paper. So we began messaging back and forth and it was just effortless conversation, time and time again. We started Snapchatting and texting here and there. So eventually one day he stopped replying and I was just like, hey, is there something wrong? And if there is, I'd rather you let me know than to leave me in the dark. He was very straightforward and told me he was busy visiting his family and had been busy with work. Then he went on and told me he couldn't give me the attention I wanted and deserved. At the beginning, I didn't understand and I didn't even know if I wanted something serious at the time. I just really enjoyed talking to him. We just were assuming a lot at the time instead of being clear with what we both were looking for. He told me he'd like a casual start and assumed it was something I didn't want, but I made it clear it was something I was open to. So we ended up being friends with benefits. We hooked up once so far and talked here and there. Fast forward, I found out almost 2 months later that I was pregnant, but later ended up having a miscarriage. I ended up telling him when I found out that I miscarried and he was very supportive through the process. I was scared that it would have scared him off, but I was completely wrong. We are in two completely different stages in our life. I'm 19, he's 35. He's never been married or had any children. I wasn't ready for a child and he wasn't either. So we're pretty much on the same page about children. He's a workaholic and travels a lot for his job, and I've learned that this was why he felt he couldn't give me the attention I wanted in a relationship. I'm a hopeless romantic, so I believe anything can work if both people are going to put in the work into a relationship. After this experience, I wouldn't want a casual relationship with him anymore because of this. This miscarriage has definitely opened my eyes and made me realize how short life is, and if something isn't the real deal, I don't want it. I also feel like it could be so soon to just say I'm looking for something more serious. So my question is, how do I tell him that I don't want a casual relationship from here on out? I just want something that'll be concrete without seeming too pushy. Also, if there's any other advice you can give me on this situation I'm currently going through, feel free to do so. Thank you. All love, Nala. First off, thank you, Nala, for reaching out and sending us your email. You want to start first?
Well, I was just going to say that the quick answer is just say it and then see what happens. I mean, this is kind of I don't know. From my perspective, it's just say, okay, if you're not interested in pursuing a relationship, then I want to stop. So it's kind of that way to me. But how do you see it?
I feel like, isn't Tinder like the hookup site anyway? So, I mean, from my understanding, like all of my friends that are on Tinder is like the hookup site. So, one, maybe you should just not be on Tinder to meet people. I know Bumble is a really good site. I probably shouldn't be shouting out these sites because they ain't sponsoring us or nothing, but Bumble is a really good site that people meet on that are looking for something more serious, Christian mingle, you know. But yeah, I think Tinder is the hookup site. So one, I would say probably don't get on that. And two, if that is something that you are wanting something more serious, I think it's nothing more sexier about a woman who knows what she wants. So tell him what you want. Like, and if he can't step up to the plate,
and say it with confidence. Say it. Don't say it shyly. Don't say it like, "Oh, how do you feel?" Just say, "Listen, it's been nice. I really enjoyed our conversation, and if it's probably not going to lead to anything, I'm going to go ahead and move on."
Mm-hmm.
And then, check him, and then you'll know where he really is coming from.
And then with the whole miscarriage thing, I don't know how recently this happened, but you seem like you got through it well. But even I myself suffered a miscarriage with Chris, and it was really hard for me to get over. Like, I literally just like couldn't talk about it without crying until maybe like last year. I don't know, but that alone is a whole lot to deal with, and
very emotional.
Yeah, it's so, I don't know, the way you just like casually talk about it, it's just, it seems like you got through it well, and he might have been very supportive, but it is scary to not have someone with you during that time. So I do give him props for that, being supportive of you during that time, because it's tough. It was tough for me. I don't know about anybody else. But yeah, I would just say it. Just tell them how you feel. And what do you guys think? What should Nala do? I also think too, it sounds like too that you're afraid of, sorry, sweetie. I also think it sounds like, because it sounds a little bit like me in a way where I'm afraid of rejection. So you know how you wanted to tell him how you feel, but you don't want to seem too pushy? I hate rejection. I don't know. I just hate rejection. But when it comes to something that I know that I want and don't want, it's bottom line, you know? So I think you should be clear on that. Like, if that's not something that you're willing to put yourself through again, I would cut it. And then he's older too, so more than likely he knows what he wants.
And I have a thought about Tinder, because not everybody is as straightforward as you. Nikki just doesn't play. She wouldn't be on there if she didn't just want to meet somebody for a hookup. Yeah. But there are people that that I have known that goes on there. They don't want to admit that they are looking for a long-term relationship, but they go on there to be cool and say, I'm just looking to meet. So, and maybe he's one of those guys. You obviously were on there thinking that you just wanted to hook up, and maybe now that you realize you wanted more, just because they're on there doesn't necessarily, chances are it's probably because they just want to hook up. But there are those that say that just to sound like they're being cool. So maybe he doesn't want to just hook up. Maybe he would like to pursue you.
She actually said that he does not want to. He doesn't want anything serious.
Well, we should have another CNN talk about how guys don't always listen. And
she said he was very straightforward.
It's a lot. This is a lot to remember every word. So yeah, I wasn't paying attention to that.
I will say too, just a guy telling you that he's busy with work and busy visiting family, that's an excuse, baby girl.
That's an excuse, yeah.
Because men will make time for what they want to.
Oh yeah.
Anybody will make time for what they want to.
That is 100% accurate.
Period.
Yeah. No, I missed that one.
Yeah.
That was an excuse.
Yeah. So I think he's clear on what he wants. But if that's not something you want, tell him that that's not what you want and keep it moving.
Yeah. Because there's others out there.
Yeah.
There's somebody out there that will want you for yourself and you for them. And just like every relationship, you got to work at it. There's no Cinderella stories. There's no pretty woman experience. It's a give and take relationships, but the work is so worth it when you have the most special person in your life.
Sweetie, you just rambling. You ain't even making sense. But anyways, you guys sound off in the comments below. Let us know what you think. Give Nala some advice and
tell me how much I ramble.
I completely forgot to add this in the video, but Nala, I know that you said it only happened once, but if you're going to hook up with people, please, please, please Practice safe sex. Safe sex is the best sex, and it prevents you from situations like this. Tell us if Chris is making sense.
My mind moves and my mouth moves, and they don't go together all the time.
Okay, we have to get to our appointment. So we'll see you guys.
We're going to be tatted up the next time we talk to you.
Yeah, we'll see you guys in our
With
next.
a love tap.
With a what?
A love tap. A connection.
Okay.
We're not going to tell you exactly.
We'll see you guys in our next C&N Talk. And yeah, happy late Valentine's Day, because it's Valentine's Day here for us.
Happy
We're in
VD
Vegas.
Day. VD.
Happy Lover's Day. All right. See you guys later.